Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to take a look at the Instant Pot Superior Cooker. Alright guys, this is the Instant Pot Superior Cooker. What it is, it's a multi-cooker slash slow cooker. It has saute, steam. It comes with a nice glass lid, a big 7.5 quart non-stick aluminum pot. And you can take this pot and you can put it in the oven. Like if you're making mac and cheese in here, you can put it in the oven to brown it. This is good up to 350 degrees. And this is the first video you're going to see on this. The only place you can buy this is at Walmart. They don't sell that at Instant Pot. They don't sell it at Amazon. This is exclusively to Walmart right now. Now today I'm going to make spaghetti and meat sauce. So let's go ahead. I'll walk you through the dashboard on it and we'll go ahead and get cooking. Okay, now it says off because I plugged it in, but it's off. You have your temperature up and down, your time up and down. You have sear, saute, slow cook, roast, steam, and warm, and it's to toggle through the different settings. This is power off, power on. Now we're going to turn this on, and we're going to go to the sear saute. It's set at 30 minutes. Now the temperature starts out at 230 degrees, and it goes up to 320. We want it there. Now this here will say on, and then when it gets up to temperature, it'll say hot. So we're going to let that preheat a while because we're going to saute some onions and some ground beef. Alright, now this is hot. It said hot. Now it has a timer started at 30 minutes. It's going to count backwards. I have 2 pounds of lean ground beef here. I'm going to get it in here. And as you can hear, guys, this thing gets hot. And I'm putting it in by hand because when I vacuum sealed, a lot of blood came out of it, as you can see there. And I have 1 small onion I diced up. I'm going to fry my ground beef, break it up till ground beef turns brown and the onion gets nice and soft. Alright, now that my ground beef is browned up and my onions are softened, I went ahead and drained the excess grease off of this. Now it took a little while for it to come back up to temperature because that ground beef was cold. It took about 8 minutes. You know it's not going to get as hot as a stovetop, but it still worked pretty good. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of my Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, and garlic seasoning in. Season my beef with that. And now we're going to make our sauce. And if you don't have one of these cookers, guys, you can do this on top of the stove in a pot with a tight-fitting lid. I'm going to put in a can of crushed tomatoes. This here is 28 ounces. I'm also going to put in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add in a can of water. I'm going to give that a stir. We're going to season our sauce up. I'm going to add more water after I get my sauce seasoned because we're going to cook the spaghetti right in here, and that's going to drink this water like it's going out of style. Alright, now I'm going to start with my sugar. I have a 1/4 cup of sugar here. I'm going to add that in. Give that a stir. Let me grab a spoon so I can taste that. Needs a little more sugar. I'm going to put a 1/2 cup in. Stir that in. And I have this set on saute at 320, I believe it was the highest temperature. Because we're going to cook this, bring this up to a boil. A little more sugar. And this is all to taste, guys. You'll adjust your seasonings the way you like, or you could just use George sauce if you want. That's good with the sugar. Now I'm going to add in some pre-diced garlic. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons worth. If you use fresh, use 3 or 4 cloves diced up. And I'm going to add in some salt before I forget. Walk around here and grab it. I'm going to start with about a teaspoon of salt. Now this is a simple sauce, easy to make, and I tell you what, it's a lot better than the jarred stuff. So if you would take the time, you're really going to appreciate the effort you put into it. Give that a taste. That's good with salt, and that garlic's really coming through. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of oregano in there and a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm going to put some celery seed in. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon in because a little goes a long way. Stir that in well. And another nice thing about this Instant Pot multi-cooker is the pot is low and wide. It's about as big or a little bigger than a 12-inch skillet, so you have lots of cooking area. Where with your pressure cooker, the 6-quart, you don't have a lot of surface area on the bottom. Now let me give this a taste. A little more oregano, about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Then you want to taste as you go, so you get it seasoned to your liking. That's tasting good there. Alright, now I have some half-length spaghetti. Walmart sells this. It's spaghetti that's already cut in half. It's the same price as the full-length stuff. And for pot dishes like this where you don't put it in a hole in the boiling water, it comes really in handy. And that's already starting to cook for a boil, as you can see. I'm going to start adding my spaghetti in. The nice thing about this over the pressure cooker is I can go in halfway through and I can stir that spaghetti to make sure none of it clumps together. And I'm just alternating my layers here. And we're going to add more water to this, guys, because like I says, this spaghetti is going to drink up the liquid in here. Alright, now I have another tomato sauce can, 15 ounces of water. Yeah. We're going to add the whole can in. Now this isn't going to dilute the sauce because the spaghetti is going to drink up the liquid and that sauce will thicken back up. And I'll go in here once or twice and I'll stir the spaghetti around as it starts to soften up. I'm going to put my lid on here if I don't knock everything all over the place. Once that comes up to a boil, I'm going to cook that for about 15 minutes or so. I don't really know how long to cook because this is the first time I'm doing this in this cooker. Till that pasta's tender. I like mine a little more tender than al dente. So I'm going to go ahead and give that about 15 minutes when it comes up to a boil. Guys, this went for 15 minutes. I just got done tasting it. The pasta's done. I want to show you how it's boiling. And I forgot to tell you, this here at Walmart's only $59 for this cooker. It isn't like it's $149 or something outlandish. 59 bucks, guys. I'm really pleased with it. My spaghetti's done. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. I went ahead and I topped my spaghetti with some fresh shredded Parmesan cheese and some parsley for color. Let me taste this. And while this was cooking, guys, I had to add another half a can of water in there. So it's a total of 21 ounces of water. Guys, that's really good. Pasta's tender. That sauce is delicious. The meat has a good flavor. Alright, that was a look at the Instant Pot Superior Cooker. If you're interested, guys, $59 at Walmart. Check it out. Thanks for watching and supporting me, and until next time, love what you eat and eat what you love.